Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Klaus and thank you for tuning in. And for today's episode, I want to talk about the laboratory. Town Hall 9, you go to laboratory level 7, and as you can tell, I've already started my #1 priority for what I want to upgrade first. Now, I had a lot of people say, shouldn't you be doing your farming troops first whenever I did my Town Hall 8 priority list? And I say, no, not really. I mean, I had no problem farming my Town Hall 8 up to max, and it really was not difficult at all. But with Town Hall 9, you need to farm 1 billion loot for your walls. Way different than the Town Hall 8 walls, which are like, what, 200 million? So anyway, I've decided that with an adjustment of my opinion, I think I'm a little more correct for Town Hall 9. I still stand on what I said for Town Hall 8, but for Town Hall 9, guys, I believe your Giants are the #1 most important upgrade because look at the improvement on their damage per second, their hit points. Everything goes up significantly. You know, I think this is the level where they grow their beard, have their cool little fur coat. So the Giants are definitely #1 because those level 6 Giants are going to be able to tank like beasts. #2, I put in as the Barbarian. And there's also a reason for this, okay? So each one of these is a 10-day upgrade. And these 10-day upgrades combined or all together, because #3 is my Archer. That's 30 days where all I'm doing is Elixir updates. And Elixir is fairly useful at the beginning of the game, but I'm using Dark Elixir, which, I mean, I could decide I want to do Hogs first, right? I mean, look, they max out. They have maxed at level 5. But I want to use my Dark Elixir to get my Archer Queen up as high as I can. And as you can see, I actually have her sleeping on the job. She is going up to level 4 very soon. In fact, it'll be in a day and a half. So I've chosen to kind of, strategize around that using my Dark Elixir. All of it that I get. I mean, look at that. I got 82 right now. I have 82 Dark Elixir in my storage. I have less than that in my storage because some of it's in my Town Hall. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. I'm telling you that I want to do mostly Elixir for the first 30 days or so of Town Hall 9. So starting with the Giant, dude, they get way more powerful. And then obviously the Barbarians are going to increase as well in the way they tank and the way they attack. They're kind of a balanced troop. And then the Archers, well, I mean, they won't do near as much damage per second as the Barbarians, but their ability to shoot over walls and stuff, completely unparalleled. I use Barch way too often to not upgrade those first. Now #4 is the Wizards, but the Wizards are already maxed out for this laboratory, so I actually don't need to upgrade the Wizards. The next thing, then you take it to Hogs. You don't really become a real Town Hall 9 until you have max level Hogs, and so it's gonna take us a month and 2 weeks before we're a real Town Hall 9, which is fine. I'm cool with that. We get our Hog Rider, and then we will get our max level heal spells right after that. And that's 1 month and 3 weeks in, so almost 2 months into Town Hall 9, you will have max level Hogs and heal spells and your farming troops. So you should be able to do something in the wars. Now the next thing, and this is what I previously thought would be #1, my #1 is the Balloon. Look at that upgrade, guys. The benefits of that upgrade is nuts. That's crazy. You max out your damage per second. You go almost 50% higher. In fact, actually, that is 50% higher than you were before. So that's crazy. And then you gain a ton of hit points as well. So the Balloons is what I would consider my trophy pushing army composition. Balloons and minions, or Balloons and Lava Hounds, which I did not include the Lava Hound and the Witches into this group. As soon as I get my Dark Barracks up to level 5, I'm going to be able to do the Witch. And the Witch already is a powerful troop, and I don't know if I get an upgrade at Town Hall 9 or not, but the Witch and then the Lava Hound too, they will need to be upgraded as well. And I would consider this part of our guide, the middle of the list, to be the time to be doing those. But right after the minions, because you will do your Balloons and then you will do your minions, right? And we all know now minions go up to level 7, so this is not the max level anymore. But it used to be the max level at level 6. But you'll take the minions because you get your Balloons and you get your minions, and then can you do Rage? Nope, because the Rage spell is already maxed out, so that's awesome. And then the next thing, and this will kind of top you off, in your usefulness in war is upgrading the Golem. The Golem is, going up to level 3, very, very useful, very powerful troop. I mean, the Goho, Govaho, Govalo, all of the different Go strategies, very dependent on the ability and the strength of your Golems. The next thing after that, I mentioned it twice, the Valkyrie, Govaho, Govalo. The Valkyrie is the main kill squad in a Govalo attack besides obviously your heroes, and you want your Valkyries to be done up as best as you can, followed by the jump spell. And of course I don't have the jump spell right now because my my spell factory is still upgrading, and I am close. I'm very, very close. I've got 1 day and just a little more than half a day for that upgrade. And as soon as I do that, I will have jump spells and free spells. Of course, Town Hall 9 can only use 1 level of free spell, so there won't be any free spell here. But the jump spell needs to be upgraded then, after you do your Valkyries. The next thing will be the Earthquake spell. Upgrade that as well because it's very useful. The higher your level Earthquake spells, the better off you'll be. And you can use 4 of those, open up a huge section in a base, and then you can send in your Valkyries for that Govaho strategy. See, we're still thinking about war strategies. After that Earthquake spell, we will have upgraded our Dark Spell Factory. Let's see if I can even find it. I haven't even looked at it. There it is. We will have upgraded my Dark Spell Factory to where we can use the haste spell. And the haste spell will need to be upgraded if it's even possible. You see, I'm going completely off of opinion. And if you disagree with me, please put it in the comments below. I welcome any and all opinions. Okay, moving on. So the haste spell. And then right after that, I want to upgrade my healers. And this will be in the max level for healers. At this point, we're going to be experimenting with things like the Queen Walk or the Super Queen. And the more powerful your healers are, the better your healers are at healing the Queen or the King or the P.E.K.K.A. or whoever you're using it on. They will need to be healed up as best as possible. So getting your healers up, this is starting to get into the lesser important upgrades, but you need to do it anyway. You'll be maxing out your healer, and that's always a good thing. Right after that, Wall Break is already maxed out, but that was next to my list. And then after that is dragons. You upgrade your dragons, and the reason why dragons is so low is because I personally never use them, and they're already powerful enough as it is. So once you do get to this bottom level, your Town Hall 9 should be almost maxed by now. I mean, it's been like 6 months, and you just need to do the dragon because you need to finish all of your upgrades. And then after that is your poison spell, and like I said, this is a lower level. You don't really need to do this right early on. This is kind of like at the end. A level 1 poison spell with a max poison spell, double poison, can kill a dragon. So upgrading your poison spell from level 2 to level 3 really isn't all that important. And then after that, the lightning spell, which, like I've said, is probably the least useful thing in the game. Still, I mean, there's some strategies, lightning storm and stuff, where you drop 4 lightning or however many it is on top of the queen and killer, or taking out an air defense for like a dragon attack or for a Lunian attack or whatever. I mean, those are good, but in general, lightning spell is pretty effective already. So that is actually the last thing on my list, guys. We've already covered the entire list of what my plans are for Town Hall level 9. Let me go through one more time just to touch base. We're going to be doing our giants, and then our barbarians, and then our archers, and that's going to cover our farming troops. And then the next thing we're going to do is our hogs, which are they're way more effective in big groups as a max level hog. And then after that is our heal spell. So you have a max level heal spell to keep your max level hogs going as long as you can. At that point, you can probably start actually competing in war. And then I'm going to move on and do my balloons, because that upgrade is intense. And then my minions. My minions are just a complementary troop along with my balloons. My rage spell is maxed out, so we will go, wrong way, we will go to the Golem. If you could upgrade the Golem, 70,000 Dark Elixir. That's a huge upgrade, but if you can get that out of the way, that's a great idea. And then Valkyrie, so that's a lot of Dark Elixir all at once. So try to get your queen up to 10 or 15 by then. Do your best is what I'm saying. After that, we will do our jump spell. Of course, we don't have it upgraded or released or unlocked right now. And then our earthquake spells, and the earthquake spells are useful for the Govaho strategy. Anything using, well, yeah, anything using Valkyries, but I mean, really, any ground technique can benefit from an earthquake spell. And then the haste spell, which is not unlocked yet, and that'll be useful for, like the lava lunian attacks or lava loon attacks, pentalava loon, quadrilava loon, things like that. And then right after the haste spell, we will go on to our healer for the Queen Walk, and then our dragons, because why not, and then our poison spell, and then whoop, wrong one. Poison spell, and then finally our lightning spell. And I do believe that covers it all, and I hope I didn't miss anything. Please let me know in the comment section below if I missed anything. I'm going to put the list in the description, so check for that. Also, if you like these kind of things, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be bringing things like this as they come around, and also lower level stuff as well. And that's going to do it for us today, guys. I love you so much for checking us out. Make sure and, like I said, like and subscribe. Check out the social media down below in the description box and leave your comments. I want to hear from you. Ask some questions. Might make a video after it. All right. That is all for today. Love you guys. Peace.